Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life.
What's up, guys? I'm QMG Saint.
Yo, yo!
Is it gonna be like an encoring thing? Yeah?
Dude.
I'm gonna have to get you a fitted hat.
I have one.
For when you do that.
It's on the bike.
A fitted hat?
Yeah.
Is that the Blizzard one?
Yeah.
Should have brought it.
Yeah. I did.
Are you going to BlizzCon this year?
No. No, they didn't invite me. I'm too much of a rebel. So, this one came in, question via my YouTube, and feel free to send me questions there anytime you want. And he says, let's see, I did not put down who wrote this. I apologize. Maybe it's because of the content matter.
Okay.
Do you consider ad blocking theft? Don't answer that. Hey Marky, it's me again. I find internet browsing much more enjoyable when I'm not bombarded with advertisements. This is especially true in watching YouTube videos. However, I feel that in a way I am depriving content creators of revenue generated by me viewing the ad. I think a reasonable solution would be a pay-per-view type system. Oh, this is interesting. Where each person can pay a very small amount to view a monetized video ad-free. Perhaps something like 5 cents per video, two for YouTube and 3 for the content creator, out of those pennies that are left over. I'm not sure the actual revenue generated by ads, but I would imagine getting $60 from 2,000 views would be pretty decent. Wow. You know, okay, so let me tell you how much I make off of YouTube. I make somewhere between $3 and $15 per 1,000 views.
Okay.
So it all depends on the actual subject as to what kind of views are in there. Now, so he's talking. I don't have a calculator with, well, I have my phone, but you know the math on that. If the math is true, that 5 cents per view would be $60 per 2,000. Why does he do per 2,000? It'd be $30 per 1,000.
Yeah.
And so I guess that means that I'm making about 2 cents.
Well, I think what he's prefacing here is something that Twitch already does for broadcasters.
They do.
The subscriber button.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that but with them it's not what is it that they
that was a dog that walked by or a guy?
I'm trying to get the words out, but I keep hearing this barking sound. You're going to hell, by the way. Anyways,
not until he comes back around.
The subscription.
It's a big
button,
circle around the lake.
The subscription button.
The subscription button.
Yeah. The subscription button doesn't do per video though, and I think that's what he's getting at. It's basically they're charging the person a monthly fee, no matter how many videos the person watches.
So what if, okay, so it's like $5 for a month of somebody on Twitch to where you get them ad free.
Yeah.
What if you could do $1 per month on YouTube and get all of their YouTube videos ad free, and you could subscribe to somebody on YouTube for $1. Do you have any YouTubers that you watch often enough that $1 would be worth it?
Yeah, definitely. But then you also are looking at how, you know, the people that already subscribe and get the content for free, how would they feel now that they have to pay to get that content?
Well, not to get the content, but to not have the ads.
And I use ad blocker.
Well, that's the whole deal. Okay, so do you think that that using ad blocker is theft?
That's a strong word. That's why I said no, because it's hard, man. Like because I'm on both sides of the fence. Like I create content and I want my content viewed and I want to get paid for my content, obviously, because you know, that's how we make our money, you know. But I don't think it's theft. I don't think I'm stealing anything from you, because there's a way out there for me to make my viewing experience easier, and I'm capitalizing on that as a viewer. What I don't agree with is the people that'll sit there and complain about the content, but then do nothing to support the creator by turning off their ad block. And I think that's where my point of view is on the thing. I don't think it's necessarily theft. I just think you're just a dick.
What about the resources from YouTube or Twitch or whatever, to where, you know, you're still watching the video, you're still streaming it from them, from their servers, they're paying for bandwidth, and you turn off the ad, turn on the ad blocker, and so basically you're getting it for free. Is that equivalent to bypassing the meter on your electricity to your house?
I don't think so. And I'll tell you why.
Because you can go to jail for that one and you can't for ad blocking?
Well, because it's not a law. It's not a law to block ads right now. Like, it's not something that somebody can come say and sit there and give me a citation to say, you're blocking ads. You're gonna go to court for this. And I think that's where people are kind of don't understand. And I think it all comes down to the ignorance. And I'm not saying they're ignorant in the sense that they're stupid. I think they're ignorant in the sense that they don't know how it affects you for turning off ads as a person that creates the content that they like to watch. And I think they just need more awareness on the subject.
Myself, when I have another YouTuber that I'm going and watching their videos, and an ad comes up, unless it's one of those 2 or 3 minute ads, I actually let it run so that they get paid.
Yeah.
Because I'm not putting any money in their pocket directly, and if they're making good content, they should be compensated for it.
I agree, and I think that's where people don't. That's what I meant by ignorance. Like, people don't understand that. Like, I can block my ads, and I can go ahead on YouTube and whatnot, and it's fine and dandy, but that person wants to put food on their table by creating content. That's what they enjoy doing for a living. It's the same thing as a waiter busting tables, but at night she goes and sings at a bar for a living. That's what she enjoys to do, and people put money in her tip jar at that bar because they enjoy the content. That's basically what you're doing. Your time is equating to money in our sense, and YouTube. So if you give us an extra 30-45 seconds to let the ad run, you're helping us in turn. And I think that's what people don't understand right now. They're just like, oh shit, an ad. And because I've done it. I've turned on ad block because I just don't want to hear it. And that's because I didn't know how it affected back then. Before I even got into YouTube, before I even got into Twitch, I didn't know what it does and how it supports the person creating the content. Now I have on my filters YouTube and Twitch for ad blocker. Like, on every other site I have it on, but when I go to those sites, it's off.
Interesting.
But this comes up with a good topic that I would love to talk about, segueing into that if you're done with this.
Sure, go for it.
If I have ad blocker on, do I have any right to complain about the service that Twitch and YouTube is providing?
No. You're getting it for free.
Exactly.
So when I all the time have opportunity to get services from people for free.
Yeah.
Just being on camera and having the YouTube channel and stuff, it attracts a lot of people to say, oh hey, I started to talk about this project, I'll do that for you for free. I won't have it for free. And the reason is that I can't hold that person accountable on a gift. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, while if you are blocking it, it's not a gift. Because I didn't, it's not like me saying, okay, I'm going to give you the gift of allowing you to watch my videos ad-free. I didn't say that. You just took away the ability for them to be there.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit different. But
me, honestly, I think they need to stop feeling so entitled. Before you feel a sense of entitlement, you have to give something to get that sense of entitlement. And if you're having ad blocker on and complaining about, let's say, Twitch chat, even though we all know Twitch chat sucks, you still have no right to complain about it because you're not doing anything to
You're not helping to fund its improvement.
Exactly, and I think that's where the whole fight with ad blocker starts with me, at least, where you're not necessarily being a thief, you're not stealing anything, but you're just an asshole. At the end of the day, you're an asshole because you'll sit there and complain about a service that you do nothing to support. Not the content creator, not the platform, nothing. You're just sitting there mouthing off for no reason.
Right.
And I think that's where my point stands. Honestly, I don't respect anybody that has that kind of point of view. Yes, we all have entitlement. We're all entitled to our opinion, but if you're not doing anything to improve it, then shut up.
So, to sum everything up here, is ad blocker okay or not? It's not black and white, is it?
It's not black and white.
Myself, the people are putting the ads on the site, and that's how they, whether it's a website or whether it's their YouTube channel or Twitch or whatever, to support the infrastructure for that.
Yeah.
And if they don't need the money, then they won't put any ads on there. And you know, I do have the choice of having no ads on my YouTube videos. I really do have that choice, and by choice I put ads on all my YouTube videos, and it's part of my income because this is part of what I do for a living.
Yeah.
And am I getting rich off of it? No. You know,
Yeah.
it won't even, you know, it's not even enough to, it's enough to pay a third of my rent. It's not a huge amount, but it does help fund, you know, buying cameras,
Yeah.
you know, gas money to get out to places like this, which is really not all that exciting here in Winter Park, Florida, but that's where we're at. I drove 2.5 hours to get here, and it was worth it to come out and see Saint. We live a couple hours apart from each other. So, anyway.
He really means this place sucks.
No, I'm just going to hell. Do you know why I say that?
Yeah. Yeah. Grim Reaper's walking right behind you. Yeah, but I think I agree. Like, ad blocker, even though you hear it all the time, this helps support me. This helps support me. Please turn off ad blocker. It really does, and in some cases it supports people, other channels, other YouTubers more than others. And some people do make a living off their YouTube. Some people do it as a hobby. But at the end of the day, you know, if you're walking down the street and you see a guy playing a saxophone and you enjoy the music, it's just like tossing in a couple of pennies into his tip jar. It's just your way of showing that you enjoy the content. And something as simple as turning off, clicking a button for a site, I don't understand why more people don't do it, you know?
Let me throw out one more stat out there. Only 50% of my videos on YouTube are monetized. I mean, that show ads.
Yeah.
So 1 out of every other view, there's no ads showing. And every time I go and look at a YouTube video, there's an ad. So that means that 50% are not displaying ads because people are blocking them or something. I mean, I'm sure that there's some unsold space, but it's just a really high number of people that actually are blocking them.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, I think that's my thoughts.
I think that was great.
Yeah, as Will Smith says.
Oh God, really?
Yeah. Okay, that's it. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.
See you guys.